So Litecoin is once again trading underneath $100, and we just saw a crazy day for Litecoin where it made a high price of $135, and in the same day it got smacked all the way down to $51. This was a 62% drop in the span of 24 hours. Now price has recovered to 97. And the thing to note is that the all-time high for Litecoin is $410. So is Litecoin about to make a massive rally to new all-time highs? That's what we'll be discussing in this video. Let's get into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Empire. My name is Connor. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any important updates. Now, Litecoin is trading for $97.78. This thing is ranked number 31 in the crypto market cap with a market cap of $7.5 billion. One thing to note about Litecoin is just the other day, just 2 days ago on October 13th, Litecoin had its 14th birthday, and that is 14 years of flawless blockchain uptime. Litecoin has been fully up and running, has never gone down as a network in 14 years now. Now, one thing to note about Litecoin is they can process private transactions with MWEB privacy features. All right, so this is an optional feature that you can use for Litecoin transactions. And one very popular narrative right now in the crypto market is privacy coins. We can take a look at other privacy coins like Zcash has been rallying like crazy as of late, up to around $300. Another privacy coin would be Pirate Chain, or ARRR. Massive rally from around 10 cents all the way up to 48 cents, almost a 5x in price. There's also Monero XMR, which hasn't necessarily been going parabolic like these other privacy coins, but Monero is the true OG privacy coin. And the thing is, Litecoin is right up there in contention with these other coins. However, it just has not seen any parabolic moves as of late. So again, we'll be discussing whether or not we should be looking for Litecoin to start blasting off and reaching new all-time high prices past $410. Before we get into the technical charts, let's talk about some news. So Litecoin, like we just talked about, had its 14th birthday. There's also the Litecoin Spot ETF, which may get approved soon. Right now, there's a lot of crypto spot ETFs that are waiting to be approved. However, the government is currently shut down in the US, so likely these crypto spot ETFs won't get approved until the government is fully operational again. However, there are multiple ETF filings. There's the Canary Spot ETF, there's the Grayscale Litecoin ETF, as well as CoinShares. So these are officially acknowledged by the SEC. And again, we are looking for these to get approved. It could happen as early as October. So this is quite bullish stuff. Also, the founder of Litecoin, Charlie Lee, so he's back in the mix. He's matching funding for the Litecoin Foundation and advising on a $100 million institutional LTC Treasury, which is MEI Pharma. So just like Ethereum has an institutional treasury with BitMine Tom Lee, just like MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor have a Bitcoin treasury, Litecoin is now going to start a treasury, and they're going to start it off with $100 million. Also, Ethereum has the Sharplink Gaming Treasury too, but anyways, this video is about Litecoin. Also, Litecoin has an active development team, so they are continuing to work on their chain and make it more usable and accessible for everyone in the world. So, I mean, listen, I'm very bullish on Litecoin. Litecoin has long been said to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and I agree with that. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the price chart and discuss what we should be looking out for here on Litecoin. So looking at the price chart of Litecoin here on the daily time frame, before we get into this analysis, I will say that this video is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. All of my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. Now, I'll tell you guys what you likely want to hear. You guys probably want to hear that Litecoin is going to go make a new all-time high tomorrow or this week, right? That's probably what you want to hear. Leave a comment down below if it is. Now, the truth is, I don't actually think that's going to happen this month, or likely not even this year in 2025, and I'll explain why right now. So what we just saw in Litecoin was a crazy manipulated move, right? This happened on the entire crypto market, and what actually happened was all of the shorts on Litecoin were stopped out. That's why it ran the highs up here at $135. It swept the highs, stopping out all of the short traders that had their stop loss up here at this level. And then after it stopped out all of the shorts, it stopped out all of the longs and it liquidated everyone. All right, so really, unless you were holding spot, if you were in a leverage trade and unless you shorted the exact top at 135, you likely got affected by this move. Now, the thing is, it ran all the way down to $51 on this move down. And $51 to around $60, This is a prime buy zone for Litecoin, and it just revisited this. Keep in mind, this is basically like bear market prices, right? This was the price of Litecoin in 2023, 2024. It's like $60, $50 for Litecoin is bear market stuff, essentially. All right, it has gone lower, but that's very, very discounted prices for Litecoin. Now, prices rebounded back up to 97. So this market is not strong. The entire crypto market, relatively speaking, is not really that strong right now. So I know everyone wants to have the biggest altcoin season of all time, like right now, but I just don't see that happening right now. So Litecoin here in the 12-hour time frame is in this tight range. Now, resistance is at $103. That's the yearly open, as well as just a horizontal resistance level. Also a bit up higher, there's big resistance around 116. Now, personally, I do think Litecoin can make its way up here at least to 103 and even up here to 116. However, I'm not really expecting a sustained rally and this thing to push past like 130. I just don't think that's going to happen right now. All right, if it does, I'll be damned. Truthfully, I will. But personally, I do have a more bearish stance on Litecoin until around November. Personally speaking, I'm expecting most altcoins, right, not just Litecoin right now, but most altcoins to actually fill in their wick from that flash crash we just had. All right. So what I'm expecting actually for Litecoin would be a move. Personally, I'm looking for around $70. This red box, $73 to around 68, 69 bucks. We can pull a fib right now, and I do think this is going to push up at least to like 103 or the monthly open at like 106 into here. But currently, if we take a fib from the high of this consolidation down to the wick low, we get our golden pocket right at 70 bucks, which is right in that zone I did just outline for you guys, all right? So personally speaking, I think we will have an opportunity to get Litecoin at some lower prices in the not so distant future, all right? And I will be looking to buy. Like I said, I like Litecoin a lot. I love its fundamentals. I'm bullish on the project. I think it will be trading into the thousands of dollars into like 2030, truthfully. However, right now in the immediate short term, I'm just really not that bullish on it, okay? I'm looking for lower within the next month or so, over the next few weeks. All right, so I am looking for Litecoin again to fill this wick. Big buy zone over here around 70 bucks, and another big one if it does come down this low into like 60. However, I'm not so sure it will go that low, but I do really see it coming down into this level because it was left wide open over here. This is a demand zone from back in April of 2025 when it bottomed out over here, okay? Price just sliced through it on the flash crash. So this is still wide open around $70. I think that's going to be an amazing buying opportunity for Litecoin. And like I said, over the next 5 years or so until like 2028, 2030, I really do see Litecoin trading for thousands of dollars per coin. But let's see if we can get $70. I think we will. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of my analysis? Are you looking for this thing to just go and blast off to new all-time highs tomorrow? I would love to see that happen. Trust me, guys, I really would. But I just don't think that will happen. Do you? Drop your comments down below. And again, hit that subscribe button if you guys do appreciate this analysis. Thank you very much. So in this video, we talked about Litecoin, the silver to Bitcoin's gold. We talked about some fundamental news as well as my technical analysis. What do you guys think of the video? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Make some noise for that YouTube algorithm. Hit the like button. And if you are new here to Crypto Empire, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You need to be subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any important updates. So hit that subscribe button and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.